The Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee could now zone in on athletes with only podium potential as the nation turns its focus to Paris 2024. As CNC3 Sports begins its post-mortem on the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, our first conversation is with the head of the local Olympic Committee, who stood by his actions and stood up to his critics.
What right does Trinidad and Tobago have to demand Olympic medals?
In the face of criticism, TNT Olympic Committee President Brian Lewis did not back down nor go on the defensive. Less than an hour after Tokyo had handed over the Olympic Games to Paris, Lewis and I had a scheduled Zoom meeting to begin CNC3 Sports post-mortem on the Olympic Games. For the first time since 1996, this country hasn't won a medal at the Olympics. So I asked Lewis, what is our takeaway from Tokyo?
You have to build on the seeds of failure and disappointment.
Since its first Olympics in 1948, this is the 8th time this country hasn't medaled at an Olympiad. And with the pandemic set to pave the path towards Paris 2024, Lewis could make a major change to Team TTO's operation.
I think that the focus of the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee must be very laser-like, because it is a fact that the country is entering a very difficult economic period.
Lewis went on to define laser-like.
In an environment of limited resources, focus those resources on the athletes that have podium potential and leave the issue of development over the next 3 years to the Ministry of Sport and Community Development and the National Sporting Organization.
It means setting up performance parameters at events such as the Commonwealth Games, CAC Games and Pan Am Games.
If you can't perform and meet targets, performance targets at these games, then it is debatable that you can do well at the big stage.
Lewis believes the 8 medal-less Olympic Games teach us something.
We have had a history of building from the investment made in athletes going to a game, learning the environment, making mistakes, and then building for the next game.
And COVID-19 has only sped up the clock to Paris 2024.